Hi, y'all. Liz here with your Daily Lizard, and we're talking about Predictably Irrational again today. And the chapter I want to talk about today is about social norms. And the idea here is what is the difference between social norms and market norms, and how do they play with each other? All right, so first off, social norms is the idea that people are doing things because this is how a normal social interaction would work. So we ask for favors, we do something for someone, and we don't instantly expect that they give us something back right there on the spot. We're kind of building like a relationship-based relationship, I guess. And the idea of market norms is that our relationship is based on what the market will bear, and it's based on money, and there is a financial aspect to what we are doing. Now, when you are comparing social norms to market norms, what you find is you will get a lot more from people when they're doing it for a social reason than when they are doing it for a market reason. Now, is this all people all the time? Of course not, but it's a norm. You do it too. You will do something for free for someone as a favor that once they put a dollar amount on it, now you have to think about it. Is this worth it? It's interesting. So your friend says, hey, would you help me move? And you're like, sure, absolutely. And then you get to your friend's house and they've hired a mover, and they're paying the mover $40 an hour, and they're having you work just as hard as the movers. How does that feel? At first, feels fine, but for some of us, it might feel like, what the heck? I don't understand what's happening right now. I feel like I'm being taken advantage of, because there is a market norm for what's happening right there in the moment. Now, if your friend says, hey, would you come help me move? You say, sure. You go help him move. And your friend is working just as hard as you are, and then get you pizza and a beer, and y'all are having a good time while you're doing this. That's the difference. Y'all are having a good time while you're doing this, moving, and you feel completely comfortable. Next time you need some help with something, calling your friend and saying, hey, would you come over and help me take my car down to the shop? I don't have anybody to take me back home. You don't even feel like that's difficult. Social norms. But if your friend is paying you to help him move, now you're going to have to pay him to come help you to take your car down to the shop. All right, the idea here is that you can use social norms and market norms in every aspect of your life, but your daily action is to figure out in each different circumstance what makes more sense for you. Now, there's one thing that I didn't tell you that you have to keep in mind. If you have a relationship that is based on social norms and you introduce something that switches it over to a market norm, you can't go back. You won't be able to go back and start having a friendship again. It doesn't work that way. Or if you start with a market norm and you want to switch it over to a social norm, you can, and it's going to take a little bit longer, but people will like it and they'll appreciate it and they will transition over. Just keep in mind that once you switch over to that social norm, you can't go back. All right, that's it for today. Bye, y'all.